Hey folks, Rob here, and today on our table we got another piece of camping gear. Now, this is pretty lightweight. This is going to be for minimalist cooking, I would say, and but this is a Terrime titanium cook stove, and it actually comes with a little pair of gloves in here, and I don't know if these are like burn-proof gloves or they're just little white cotton gloves. I don't know, but they would keep your hands clean. They're nothing to write home about. They're enough to stick on your hands to, maybe when you're taking it apart, to keep the ash and soot and things off of you. But nice little inclusion in the package. A little pair of white, some type of fabric glove. Like I said, I don't know if that they're burn proof, but it comes in this nice little nylon bag. Has a nice Velcro strip across here. Keep it all in there. Keep it organized. Now, if y'all not familiar with the twig stoves or whatever, these are called twig stoves or little wood burning stoves. There's your cross pieces. Did I get them both? Yeah. So anyway, this one actually came with a solid fuel pan, so you could use the little heating tabs. You could use alcohol. You can put alcohol in this, convert it to an alcohol stove. I'd probably never use this because what's the purpose of having a little wood burning stove if you're going to burn alcohol? But it's there if you want it. Like I said, probably something I wouldn't use, but inside the kit here, you basically have, 6 pieces? You have your front, which has a nice wide open area there to feed your wood in. Now, if you were using the solid fuel bowl, you would set it in this top notch. But we'll go over putting it together and look at it. First of all, let's get a weight on it. This is titanium, so this thing should be pretty light. I'm not going to include that bowl because that's just probably something I wouldn't carry with me. It's just not something I think I would use. So, okay, we're an ounce, and with it all on there, we got, that is 9.4 ounces for that whole stove. I don't know if you can see that. 9.4 ounces for that titanium stove. So pretty lightweight, and it's actually looks like it's made out of pretty good material. It's fairly stiff. It's got a little bit of bend to it, but not a lot. You can see it's pretty thin stuff, but it should last a long time. I think these run about $33 on Amazon. I'll leave a link to that, and I did get my Amazon store back up and running, so if you do click on the link to this and purchase this or anything else while you're signed into the link, you will, I will receive a little bit of a few cents from your purchases. Goes back to help the channel. In order to assemble it, the way I like to do it is just put, now I have some of these, but the ones I have are more the gasification type. I wanted to try some of these fold flat stoves, and I like to put the 3 sides together and then take your bottom, insert it in there, get one of your sides started here. Oh, almost forgot, you got three lips. You want your 3 lips, your one to the back, one to the side, and one to the other side. The flat part goes to the front with no tab on it. So get that in there. Okay, so we got it like that. I like to set it up and take our front piece, and we'll slide this one down and over. Get it locked in there, and then just basically pick your stove up and spring it just a little bit. Get this tab started over, this one started under, and push them together until they lock in. And there we have our Terrime stove. And then you have your 2 little grates, or your pot stands. They are half notched, and you simply run them from corner to corner and notch them together. And there you have a nice little pot stand that you could fit a good size container on. You could fit a small container up to anything larger. I have here is my well-used Coleman camp set. It sits on there perfectly. Let's get you up a little higher where you can see that. So our little Coleman cook set fits on there. If you ain't familiar with these are the ones that come with the two little green cups. Holds 30 some ounces, but that is not about that. But it fits on there perfectly. I know a lot of the stoves have trouble with this smaller pot if they're not designed to hold something smaller. And so that fits on there fine. Our little Coleman cook set there. And you can see I've used this one some. We have me and Macy's made a whole lot of ramen noodles out of that thing. So we used to just go out in the backyard and fire it up. And then I have this bigger set with a bigger pot. Let's see how this pot fits on it. So, and we are going to use this. I'm planning, I have to work 2 extra days this week. We have training. We have training, taser recertification and some other things. But this is the little nesting set. It comes from Walmart. And I forget who makes it. But anyway, you got your smaller pot, which I have used. It sits on there very nicely. And then you got your big pot, which I have never used. This is kind of a big pot to use, but if you were camping for a family or something, that bigger pot would work just fine. I've actually switched you over to a tripod so you can see. But there's the stove with my biggest pot, which, like I said, I have not used this because that's a big pot. But I have used the smaller pot that comes with it. It fits on there just fine. Sits on there. Perfect. Sits in there. And of course our little Stanley cook set fits on there just fine. And you could put a bigger frying pan or something. I got a frying pan somewhere, but I don't know where my little folding frying pan is right at the moment. So anyway, guys, that is a look at the Terrime little titanium wood burning stove. And like I said, I think it's $33 on Amazon. 9 ounces, super light, folds flat. Comes with your little pair of gloves. We're going to try this out, see how it works. Anyway, guys, I do appreciate you. Click on the link to this, and it'll take you to my Amazon store. Check it out. If you purchase anything through Amazon, I do appreciate it. And guys, until the next video, when we will try this out. When I show this again, we will be using it. Anyway, guys, appreciate it. Until the next video, thanks for watching.